it do, man? This is season three, the second episode of season three of the Gary Watkins podcast, man. I appreciate everyone that been tapping in and just keeping up with all the content that's being posted. All y'all, man, y'all be sure to go like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications for future content and posts. So, y'all, I got a very special, dope guest, man. It's hard to catch up to him because he always be on the go. He be in motion, man. I got my guy, one of my peers, one of the hardest guys that do just content behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? I got Woo Productions here, man.
What's up? What's up? What's
What's
up?
up, bro? We doing all right?
Chilling, man. Trying to stack up these clients. You feel me?
Yeah, man. That what's up, man. So I would like for you to get a people out there just a brief introduction of who is Woo Productions. Like, who are you? Just go into detail, man.
So my name is Andrew Wu.
Yeah.
Hence the Wu Productions is my last name. Um, been shooting for this is my third year. Doing sports content mainly. But trying to branch out to do weddings, events. Just anything with the camera. Um, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, though, man. I think, y'all folks can't be text me right now. Yeah, hold on right quick. Let me. I'm sorry about that, y'all. But so, all right, you say you started 3 years ago, started picking up the camera. So, has the camera has always been something you wanted to get into, or you just so happened to, you had a crazy story that where you ended up behind the camera? Can you go into that real quick?
So it's really started in 2018, 2019-ish. We was on a family vacation in the Bahamas and grabbed my iPhone out.
Yeah.
Started taking some pictures. We was on Pig Island in the Bahamas.
Hmm.
And then I got this dope picture. I don't know if I can send you the photo and you just throw it up. First, like, obviously not my first ever picture, but like my first one, I was like, yo,
Yeah.
let's see what I could do. Um, asked for a camera that Christmas or the next Christmas. Um, got an A6000, Sony A6000.
Oh man.
Um, and started out shooting soccer. Did probably like 2, 3 videos for free just to get my portfolio out,
Right.
see what I could do.
Right.
Not gonna lie, those videos are trash when I look back at it. But we all start somewhere. And ever since I've shot for many different celebrities, NFL or a NFL player, just traveling the world, been to Dubai, just, you know, working on my craft.
Right. And I think you left something out. How old are you, bro?
I turned 19 August 27th. I don't know when this is releasing, but August 27th, I will turn 19. So just graduated high school in 22. We just been moving since.
Bro, you're 19? That's crazy. I'm thinking bro is at least 21.
Yeah, nah, I'm a youngin. I'm a baby, man.
You younger than my last guest that I had on here. Y'all be sure to go follow Sean dot shot dot me. You know Sean, right?
I, um, I may
Yeah,
I may follow him, but
yeah, you
I
probably. He do.
hey, I'm bad with names.
Yeah.
Anybody, try to tell me your name, I ain't gonna remember it within 20 minutes. So no, don't take that personal with anybody.
Yeah,
I'm just bad with names.
I'm
So
terrible with names too, but I don't forget
yeah.
faces though.
Yeah, no, I could do faces. I do faces, but
That's probably like
name, yeah.
every photographer videographer
Yeah.
ever. Like they just you gonna remember a face, but
Yeah.
names is
I'll remember a person's or an athlete's number though.
yeah,
I'll remember the number, but
that too.
names, no.
So man, being 19, man, and already kind of venturing out, going around the world. You say you've been to Dubai. What are some other places you've been to?
Um, Dubai. I've been to, and these trips were all paid for. Miami, Vegas, San Diego, LA, um,
Oh,
Orlando. Where's I been?
and been from the Midwest to the West Coast to the deepest part of the South for the yeah,
I've been to a few places.
yeah, man, that's dope. So how that was for you? Like, so your first time getting on a plane was when you started traveling, like doing business like that, or
Me and my family have been taking trips on planes and shit. So, it was just different flying alone because I'm still 18, so every trip prior I've been with my family the whole time, you know. It's just the new thing was just going to the airport by myself, going through TSA by myself. And I mean, after the first three trips, you're
you just kind
chilling.
of you're adjusting to
Yeah.
it, settling in. So have you been to an airport yet that's more impressive than that one in Atlanta, Hartsfield?
If I'm being completely honest,
Mhm.
Atlanta's the best airport. Shout out Atlanta Hartsville.
Hey, shout
Nah,
out.
because a lot of these airports that I've been to are remodeling. So like they ain't got the you gotta walk to every gate. You can't just, ride the plane train that,
Yeah,
that's in Atlanta. So it's like,
golly. And then
yeah.
airports be big, bro.
Yeah.
But I think it was a article or a post that I seen one time that Atlanta has the biggest airport, maybe.
I don't know if it's the biggest, but I know it's the busiest airport in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah, it gotta be the biggest
So
for sure, for sure.
yeah.
So like, let's just keep on touching on your journey some. So you say one of your first pictures that came. What kind of iPhone did you use when you took that picture? You remember?
Either the 7 or the 8, iPhone 8.
I miss my 7. I ain't
I
even
think
know
it
I had a 6
no,
Plus.
it was a 8 plus,
Mm.
I believe.
Yeah, we gotta
I
be
think
sure to
it,
get that picture and put it
yeah,
up on
yeah,
the
yeah.
screen for sure. So you say your first camera was an A6000.
A6000, Sony A6000.
What came after that?
I got a Sony A7S Mark One. Um, then I upgraded to a 70-200 f2.8. Um, and now currently I have an A7R4, which is a beast for photos. 61 megapixels.
Sheesh.
Absolutely,
That's the highest I've ever heard of.
absolutely crazy camera for photos. And then for my video slash hybrid, if I'm only gonna rock one camera, got the A7 III, which probably gonna upgrade to the FX3 soon.
Mhm.
But we'll see. I gotta get a couple more clients first.
For sure, for sure. So as far as the picture and like colors and stuff like that, you think Sony is top of the line? Do you really have a preference?
So one guy I follow, and he's taught me a few things. I don't know if you know him, B Figgy on IG. He is one of the shooters at the Lakers, and he started out with Sony, or he was using Sony when I first followed him. Now he switched over to Canon.
Mm.
But so I saw he was shooting for the Lakers. I was like, all right, I might as well shoot Sony as well,
Yeah,
you know. And my point in life where how much money I spent on Sony gear, it ain't even gonna be worth it to switch over to Canon
yeah,
or any of these other brands.
yeah, yeah, man. So let's get into it some more. So like when you started getting into sports content, you remember the first game you went to?
Oh, I remember the first person that paid me. I don't remember my first ever game because I shot that for free. I don't remember what it was. But shout out Tanner Monroe. Um, he was the first person to ever pay me for my work.
Mhm.
$20 for a mixtape, bro. So
Wow.
it ain't nothing big, but it's a start.
Mhm.
And huge shout out to you, my man.
Man, shout out to that guy right there, man. You started something major, like looking at you now and the work that you do.
For real, for real.
For real. So, and like kind of touching on like one of my first games, because I was telling my guy Wayne right before you
Mhm.
pulled up, we were just talking. He was asking me how you get into sports, so how that work and stuff like that. So I told him we were just talking, and so I finished my program at CGTC in 2018, and then a few months after that, that's when I started the GWP thing, Gary Watkins production. And at first, I started out doing skits because I'm really into documentaries and just that kind of stuff right there. So I was doing a lot of writing, and I saw like it just wasn't generating anything at the pace that I wanted. So then I started thinking, let me do something that's more general. So I started going to like games and
Yeah.
stuff. And I remember doing this video with my drone. I had a DJI Spark, a little draw, and I think it only shoot up to like 1280 or something like that. Or no, not 12, it's 720 for people that may recognize it on YouTube and stuff like that. But only shoot up 720. I really hate the video, but it went crazy. And then like my followers jumped up to like 200 something
Yeah.
overnight. And then I'm like, okay, I think it's best if I just kind of keep going to games and stuff. So like, I remember my first game that I recorded. It was a middle school basketball game in Twiggs County, and I did that, posted. It started. It got thousands of views.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm catching on to something now. So I did like a few more games. Then I started following the high school team down there, and then shortly after that, I had my first client, which we still. This is in 2018. It's 2023 now. He's still like one of my most persistent
Yeah,
clients.
for sure.
He reached out to me. He was like, "Hey man, he actually has an AAU team, Bostic Next Level. Norman Bostic, shout out to my guy, man. Reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, it's this kid. I want you to go record." He played for what's the private school over there on about for Sight Road?
Covenant?
Uh,
Covenant?
yeah, Covenant. Right. So he played guard over there. Went and recorded him. Bro went for like 35 points. And Norman, man, he came with an offer. He offered me because I was probably gonna lowball myself. Like, yeah, I'll go do it for $30, $40.
Yeah.
Just lowballing, because I didn't have my confidence at the time or whatever. Man, he offered me $100, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna keep doing this right here. And
No, for sure.
yeah, man, just kept going from there. So boom. So you say you don't quite remember your first game, but one of your first mix was $20.
$20. And low key, kind of fire, but it wasn't. For my first ever video, it was fire, but looking back at it, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright. Compared to the work I'm doing now, it's it's not up there.
So when was this when you did that mix right there? Can you put a year on it? It's 2023 now.
That was 21.
Okay. Yeah,
I believe. I think that was 21.
yeah. Yeah. So then after that, so what all sports do you do? What sport was that you did?
That was soccer.
Soccer.
My first, I started because the reason I did soccer was because I grew up playing soccer, so I understood the sport, and I enjoy watching the sport. I know a lot of other content creators don't enjoy doing soccer because it's boring, it's long, which I understand. And so, but I understood the sport, so that's why I decided to shoot soccer. But I do any sport, whoever pays me, I'ma shoot.
Right.
You know,
Right. That's
I gotta pay the bills. So like when y'all asking my price,
yeah.
just know that my gear that I got with me is close to 10 grand
Facts.
plus the other bills I gotta pay.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind when y'all booking me.
No, for real, bro. No, you gotta add some perspective on it, man. For real. So even with that, cause I remember when you passed the ball to me one time, and cause I know nothing about soccer.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
So
yeah, that's right. I did give you.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
like I can't even name a soccer player. And it's crazy because I got two soccer jerseys at the but they was hard. That's why I got them. They were fired at me. But like my experience going to that soccer game, like I wish I wouldn't, because I don't know the flow of the soccer
Yeah.
game. Like when they walk out and
Yeah.
they kind of like come like this on the sideline, then I think
Yeah.
they go up the middle
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know anything about that. So I
Yeah.
wasn't in position to like capture that moment
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there. And I just kind of learned a lot. I've been looking forward to my guy reaching back out to me to do another one because that's a lane that I want to get into. And it's crazy because soccer is very much like baseball because I'm not I'm not even a casual baseball fan,
Yeah.
but I went to the Atlanta Braves game with my lady one time, and baseball is so exciting in person, and that's exactly how the soccer game was with me.
Yeah.
Like I was really into it, so it's like one of the things right there. I can feel it. So shortly after soccer, what was the next sport, or what introduced you to that? Somebody reached out to you, be like, "Hey man, can you come to my football game?" Or
So my next sport was football.
yeah,
I was playing football since freshman year. I was a kicker, so I really wasn't playing, but I was on the team, so I didn't have time to go, shoot out,
yeah,
you know. But I had a tragic injury and broke my collarbone my sophomore year. So then the next year, my parents didn't want me to play football no more because I was a kicker and I broke my collarbone,
Yeah.
which that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But shot football for Ace because I went there. I was attending Ace at the time. Um, that mix that I made was horrible,
Man.
but then I grabbed clients to do photo. I was doing photos and video at the same time
Mhm.
with one camera. Um, so I had clients or people that wanted, photos, and some people that wanted videos. Um, so then I finally convinced my parents to let me play football for the final half of sophomore year. Um, and I had a pretty decent season going towards the end. And then basketball season comes around,
Yeah.
shooting a little bit here and there for basketball, nothing too much because I ain't really know the sport.
Mhm.
I was never, out watching NBA, nothing like that.
Right.
I just didn't really know the sport. I just like capturing people dunking the ball.
Yeah.
That was mainly the reason why I did basketball. But now since I understand the sport, it's a whole lot, easier to shoot.
Mhm.
Then that same year, I shot another season of soccer. And then going into junior year, no, going into senior year, because junior year I was playing football. Um, and then ended that season off pretty well as well. But you know, I really wasn't in love with football. I was just doing it just because I didn't have nothing else to do really. Because I didn't have my driver's license, so I couldn't just go out and shoot whenever I wanted to. So I was playing football just because I didn't really have nothing to do. Then shot another season of basketball. Really fell in love with shooting basketball because FPD that year with Jay King, Jakari Williams, uh, Bryson, atmosphere was crazy. FPD showed me so much love. Um,
That's why I actually thought you went
yeah,
FPD.
everybody thought I went to FPD,
Yeah.
but I showed up because everybody was showing me love.
Facts.
Like so, shot pretty a lot of basketball for FPD.
Mhm.
Senior year, I didn't shoot much soccer because I was getting tired of it. It started to get boring for me. I was shooting for MGA United though, just because they was paying me what I wanted to get paid, and watching them play compared to high school play is so much different. So I was shooting for them that season, and then graduation comes through. I didn't apply to a single college. Not one college I applied to. I made a 990 on my SAT, so
Damn.
I ain't even get 1,000. So and the
God damn.
so made a 990. I was like, college. I don't really care about college.
Yeah.
I hate the process of school,
Mhm.
reading a couple words, then taking a test.
Mhm.
I don't. I lose my focus doing that.
I feel it.
So I told my parents, "Yo, I'm not going to go to college. I didn't apply to single college." I told them, "Yo, I'm gonna go to the military." But secretly, or not secretly, they knew I was doing my camera work, but like I was just trying to grind out my camera work. I gave myself 1 year. After a year, if I didn't make a good enough living and show them that I could do this, then I'll be joining the Air Force.
Mhm.
But 2 years after graduation, I landed a job offer. Um, not gonna say who it was with because he would just leave that to the side.
Yeah.
I was getting paid a hell of a living for my age. I
Mhm.
mean, even if I was, 35, I would still be. That's what I was getting paid. I was doing well.
Yeah.
Um, then things weren't working out with them, so I just recently quit. Getting back into the sports industry. Shot with my first NFL player, Malik Heron,
Mhm.
out of Forsyth. Shout out to him. Um, Shout for Eric Thomas, Inky Johnson,
Oh man,
uh,
motivational speakers.
yeah,
Major too.
David Goggins.
Mm,
I have a few celebrities under my name now, but
dope, man.
yeah, that's just a little bit of my story.
So, have you have had a chance to hold any conversation with those guys?
Not really because they celebrities.
Mm,
I learned how they're moving with a sense of urgency and they don't got time for conversations, which I respect it. I understand it. They have one goal and they're trying to get that goal accomplished every on a day-to-day basis. And I'm not trying to mess up with their mindset, because they come in with a strict mindset, to do their day-to-day activities and they're right back home.
yeah.
So, it's I've it's with celebrities it's difficult
Mm-hmm.
just because on how tight their schedule is and everything. I'm not trying to, push them. Feel me?
Yeah, I feel you on that. It's dope though to be in the same room with those people
Yeah.
because as someone speaking for myself and people that can relate to this, seeing these guys on Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels,
Yeah.
TikTok and stuff like that, they almost seem like people that you can't reach kind of deal. You know
Oh,
what I'm
bro, it's not easy.
saying? Yeah. So
I only got the opportunity to shoot for them because of my old boss.
mm,
Um, but yeah, if I didn't have the job with him, then I would have never met these people.
right.
But having them under my portfolio, it's
Yeah.
nice.
No, that's hard, bro.
It's
So
nice.
you got pictures of them and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I got
That's
pictures.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So man, let's just keep diving into it a little more, man, before we take this little break real quick. So, oh man, what's something we got in mind? So kind of tell them about, cause kind of go back to where I really thought you went to FPD for
Yeah.
real. So kind of touch on like your time in school, like where you went to, how was that experience?
So I went to ACE Academy for Classical Education.
Mhm.
Been there since fifth grade since they opened. Um,
And they opened in like 2015, maybe.
2014, 2015,
Right.
something like that. I don't even
Yeah.
remember. But yeah, been there since fifth grade. They are pressed about, academics, which I understand. They set you up for college. I respect it. But me personally, nowadays you don't need no degree to get a job.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, and I mean, I respect, what they do, but sometimes I feel like it's OD, you know. They cause a lot of stress and anxiety to the students, which this is no shade to ACE. This is just my personal experience,
Yeah.
being there since fifth grade, being there 3, 7, 8 years of my life. That's basically half of my life.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's like, you know, it's they was pushing work.
So kind of tell some of the people that went to public schools and stuff like the difference between public. Well, I speak for people that went to public school because I'm one of them.
Yeah.
So public school is like depending on what school you go to, but some of them are like very loosey goosey.
Yeah.
Like you can show up late and they may give you a pass on the tardy and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Now that's what I heard.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't be doing your homework. They give you 100 anyways.
right. Like
Like,
it's not a whole lot of accountability being there,
yeah.
or they pressing you to be the best you can. They I say it's teachers out there, and it's not all teachers that work in public school. Like it's a good handful of y'all. Y'all real good teachers, and y'all made an impact, an everlasting impact on our lives. But to the ones that's like, if they look in a grade book and they seeing like 60, 70% of the kids are gonna get held back,
Yeah.
they're gonna compromise themselves to where I gotta at least get over like half of y'all go to the next grade or whatever.
Yeah.
So kind of tell like how your experience is at ACE, like well how so tell us give us kind of like a brief run through your day at ACE.
All right. Day. Oh my gosh. You.
Can we
Yeah.
touch on
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
briefly?
Yeah. It's all good.
All right.
First class starts at 7:45 a.m. I woke up. Okay. I'm gonna walk you through my senior year because senior year is,
Mm-hmm.
senior year, me and my bro, shout out Gavin West. He's been with me since I started my work. But senior year, we decided, yo, fuck it. We're gonna go to the gym at 5 a.m. before school every day. So I woke up at 4 a.m. every single day, get to the gym at 5, had a workout, then got to school for my first class at 7:45. Um, Classes are 55 minutes each, 50 minutes each, roughly around there. So we had seven periods. Um, it was first period, normal class. I don't even remember what class it was, my first period. Then homeroom, and then the rest of the day goes. But um, like I was saying earlier, you show up to your classroom, you're standing outside your seat,
Yeah,
and the bell rings, and you're not sitting down, bro. They count you tardy.
that's crazy.
Like some wild stuff, man.
Man,
But I do appreciate Ace for, keeping us, or at least me, because I know a lot of people don't be doing their work and stuff. But it really helped me with my work ethic, with, finding out what I wanted to do, because Ace made me not like school and made me not want to go to college. And now I'm doing what I love to do.
right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, so what we gotta do, man, we gotta take a quick break right here before we pick right back up, man. Y'all check out this snippet. Yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Y'all be sure to go tap in with my guy Woo, man. It's woo.productions on Instagram and wooproductionsmedia.com for the website. Y'all be sure to go tap in. Hey, man, so I forgot what the hell we were talking about before the break, but
we're talking about high school Ace.
oh, yeah. So pretty much, man, his experience with school is so much different from people that I went to school with and stuff like that. But I'm sure it did set you up, kind of instilled like that discipline in you and stuff of that nature. Like, what did you gain from going to Ace?
So I gained, to actually do my work, because homework was like 35 or 45% of our overall grade. So like, yeah, it's almost half of your whole entire grade. So it's like you don't do, let's just say you don't do, 10 homework assignments, especially at the beginning of the year, you're gonna be failing, automatically failing. And it's gonna be so much harder to, pick that back up, by the end of the year. So that's one thing that Ace really taught me. But yeah.
Yeah. Man, so what we getting ready to go into now is the infamous trivia session.
Oh, shit, what the fuck?
You know about that one. Caught him on guard with that one. Hey, so on the trivia session, man, it's a game of either or, kind of like popcorn question. You got to answer them on the spot. You don't get a lot of time to think about it.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, it ain't nothing put
Yeah,
you on the
yeah.
spot or anything like that, man. Everyone love a trivia session. So I used to time people don't do it anymore, but are you ready?
Yeah, let's run it.
All right, let's do it, man. We got Woo Productions with us, man. Here we go. Daytime or nighttime?
If we're talking about doing my edits,
Yeah.
nighttime, bro. Bro, I'm staying up till like 3 o'clock sometimes doing edits, man.
I wish I had that energy still. Instagram or Twitter?
Bro, I haven't even opened up Twitter before. Not just playing. Nah, IG over Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't really be using Twitter.
Instagram or TikTok?
Dang. I say Instagram just because that's where I post all of my work. I don't really be posting on TikTok, but I'll be on TikTok scrolling for hours. I'll say that.
Describe yourself in one word.
Disciplined.
City or country?
To get work done, the city,
Yeah.
but when I retire, the country.
Oh, big facts, big facts. Photos or videos?
I'm 50-50. I can't choose either or. Actually, no, I can. I'll do photos. I'll do photos.
Big. Canon or Sony?
Sony.
Sony or Nikon?
Sony.
Summer hot or winter cold?
Winter.
Which is scarier, outer space or the deep ocean?
The ocean.
What was the first thing you did this morning?
Went to the gym.
With what you know now, would you rather remain present or go backwards? 5 years.
I'll remain present. Going back 5 years, going back to Ace, ain't it? That ain't it.
All right. So this is where we get a little bit more serious at. Would you rather have the love of your life or the career or your dreams?
Well, I already got the career of my dreams. So, you know.
Forgiveness or grudge?
Nah. Forgiveness. Yeah.
Loyalty or respect? That's always a tricky one.
Yeah, that one's a bit tricky because like if you respect me, see, nah, that's a damn, bro. You got me. Nah, I'll go loyalty. I'll go loyalty.
All right, and last one, loyalty or love?
Loyalty. Shout out 21. Loyalty over love.
Hey. Shout out to that man 21, man. So let's go back on like a few of them that you might have struggled on, bro. What's up with the hesitation on forgiveness and grudge? Like
It's yeah.
It's a hard thing for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. You know, it's hard. It's hard to forgive somebody, but like if they your boy, you know, then all right, we're gonna talk it out. You know, we men, we're gonna talk it out. Yeah, I'm gonna forgive you. You better forgive me, type shit. But like, I don't really hold a grudge against nobody. It's just sometimes mentally.
Yeah, it can be a beat down on the mental, man. Like hard to get past certain things, but you just gotta. Sometimes you gotta take the punches and keep it rolling that time.
For sure.
Yeah. So man, let's get into some worldly things that's going on. So I really can't read you, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what kind of guy you are outside of what you do for a living.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That's a great
Ain't
thing.
nobody needed to know about my personal life.
Oh man, so I can't even ask the next question there.
We'll see what the question is first.
Well, I was going to get to know you more, even though we did it in the beginning. But like, what are you into outside of when you put the camera down, you close your laptop or your desktop, shut it down? Like, we know you work out. That's one thing we do know. You enjoy working out. What's something else that you kind of into?
Go golfing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been golfing for about a year now. I'm still trash, so don't call me out to go play and bet money because I ain't betting no money. Go golfing, and that's about it. I'm just working all the time, you know, just setting up for my future.
Really in that mode,
yeah, I'm on grind, bro.
Yeah, ain't nothing So, what introduced you to golfing? You got a year of experience on your belt.
My brother, one of my brothers, he's like, yo, pick up, yo, you gotta get a golf set. And I was like, man, golf's so boring though. And I was like, man, you know, got my first set for free. Shout out Oakland. Um, I mean, besides, it's a love hate relationship with golf, but it's a sport there that I can do when I retire. So yeah,
So even with the golf clubs, like, so have you bought your own club yet?
yeah. I bought my own clothes now. I just recently upgraded.
How much should they kind of go? So kind of explain the difference between the different clubs. 'Cause I know some have a real narrow end and some look like wide.
So you got the driver. That's your big boy. That's on the tee box. That gets you out. 250 yards if needed.
Damn, that's 2.5 foot.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
And then you got your 3 wood. That's your what a lot of people call your mini driver. I hit mine about 200 yards roughly. Um, then you got your irons. They could range. You got your 6 through 9 iron, which that could go depending on how you hit the ball, depending on how strong you are. It's all fundamentals, but they could go from. So I know some people hit them the 6 iron 200 yards, but I hit my 6 iron probably like 175, 180 if I hit it good, and then my 9 iron will travel about 145 yards roughly. And you got your wedges. These are your short game. Um, when you're close to the green, you just want to get it high, land it soft, let it roll out. And then you got your putter, Just,
That's the little
yeah. Like, mini golf, you feel me? Putt,
right.
But yeah.
Yeah, so even with working out, what do you normally like to work on when you go to the gym?
Oh, I have a whole split. I have a 4-day split. Got chest and tries, back and buys, legs, and then shoulders and arms. 4-day split, take one rest day, reset.
Dog. So you kind of need, so you really into it for
Oh
real.
yeah, I got my punk cover on right
Yeah,
now. It's
man.
Sleeper Bill. They ain't,
Yeah. You got the oversized
yeah.
shirt on, so you
They
know.
they they only they only see my physique on my Snapchat on my private story.
Right.
But yeah,
Man, so like even with that, so you do ice baths with it, like what's your recovery?
I'll do the sauna.
Mm,
15-20 minutes in the sauna, but that's if I'm feeling it.
mhm.
I'm really you know massage gun.
Thanks. Can't go wrong with Theragun.
Yeah, but that's basically it. I used to do Epsom salt baths, but I'm not. I don't really care about doing that no more.
Damn, bro. So when you plan on going to work out again,
Tomorrow morning.
you're a morning guy.
I can go whenever,
Yeah.
but if I knock it out in the morning, I'm chilling.
That should have been on trivia. Morning guy or night? Well, you did
Yeah.
say night.
Okay. Yeah. If I'm doing my work, it's gonna be at nighttime. I can't knock out an edit during the morning. I don't know why. I just can't.
Damn. So are you always like an early bird? You get up early, or do you ever sleep in at times?
I'll wake up by about 8 to 9 o'clock. Sometimes I'll sleep until like 11 if I know I don't got no clients. If I know I don't got no edits to work on. I'll be laid back. Taking my time to myself, my off days.
So like that, bro. So hey man, as we get ready to come to a close, this is gonna be kind of like a great transition into the closing marks, man. Remarks. So all in the closing remarks, man, I just ask my guests to place something on the followers, the listeners out there, where you can motivate them, you can give them some game, something that can help them move forward, or just add some perspective to what they're doing. I feel like you just have a real unique story to you.
For
And
sure.
then, let alone, you're not even 20 yet. That's crazy to me.
Not even 19. I don't know when this is releasing, but if it's releasing
So you're
before the
18 right now?
yeah, I'm 18 right now.
When your birthday next month?
Yeah, birthday's next month, the end of next
You
month.
did just say
Yeah,
August
27.
27. Yeah, it'll be out like 2 weeks before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still 18.
What the heck? Oh, so you actually graduated early?
No, I just have a late birthday.
Oh,
If I was born 4 days later, I would have been in the grade below me.
Dang, that's crazy. Alright, so yeah, boom, man, so young and so driven, man. So what's something you can place on people out there that, just can help someone out? Give them some game real quick.
One thing that y'all really need to listen to is to chase your dreams. Um, you don't want to be stuck in a 9 by 5 cubicle. Unless that's your dream. If that's you, chase it. But I know a lot of people are stuck, especially people around my age. They're in college. They don't know what to major in. They don't know what to do when they grow up. Chase your dreams. Take action now. You know, especially if you're around my age. You're young. You got time to make mistakes. You know, and you don't have. Or I don't want to say that part because some people. Yeah, I don't even want to say that part. But if you could hold yourself to a 5 year goal, and really go after on what you want to do, then your life will be so much easier after those 5 years. And also just take one day at a time, 1 hour by the time at a time. You know, life moves quick the older you get. So, you just gotta stay focused, take one day at a time. We all have bad days. Don't let one bad day ruin the rest of your life. And spreading this word, man, follow Christ. He's the reason why I'm here in the position that I'm in. Um, but yeah, I just, learn how to make yourself disciplined in life. Um, and go after your dreams, man. It's life ain't easy, but you can make it easier than it already is, and that's the goal in life. Um, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Um, Also, here's it is. Every time you get a no, if you want to, if you're asking somebody to do a project, if you're asking somebody to, do this and that for your, dream, just take that as next opportunity. No, man. And bro, take it as a next opportunity. You feel me? It's especially, you're young, you got energy, you got time. You feel me? This life ain't easy, but you can make it easier than it already is.
Thanks. And I definitely felt you like as you get older, time gets shorter, bro. Because this summer just went like,
Bro, my life since graduation has, bro, crazy.
hey man. So again, man, we had Group Productions to join us on Gary Watkins podcast on Beat Gary Watkins. We gotta put beat before all that. Man, bro, I really appreciate you coming through, man.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
No problem, man. We definitely gonna have you come back and join again for future, conversation.
For sure, for sure.
For sure, man. So, hey, man, y'all be sure to check the description. I will be sure to put his social medias out there as well as his website. Y'all go book him, man. He do sports and non-sports. Man, y'all tap in.
Hey, also, anybody getting married soon?
Yeah.
Book me.
Book him. Book him. Hey, man, again, y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Again, we got Wood Productions. And, hey, man, as I always say, y'all stay prayed up, stay out the way, sanitize, get your money, work on you, focus on you for a change, man. Do whatever it is you gotta do. Hey, we out. Peace.